The song that I'm going to talk about today is Follow You by Leeland. All my needs you have supplied. When I was dead, you gave me life. So how could I not give it away so freely? And I'll follow you into the homes of the broken. Follow you into the world. Meet the needs for the poor and the needy. God, I'll follow you into the world. Within our lives, once we turn to God and truly start creating that relationship with Him, we must remember that in our lives, He will supply all of our needs. He will supply the needs for us to be here and to carry out His works on this earth. When you were dead in sin, He gave you life, new life in Him. So, after we do that, we must follow God into the homes of the broken, follow God to reaching unbelievers, and follow God into the world. We shouldn't just be hanging out with our fellow Christians and just growing ourselves with them, because we also need to be spreading the gospel. We need to be creating relationships with non-believers. We need to be doing these things so we can bring more people into the house of God. We need to be meeting the needs of the poor and the needy. And we need to be following God into the world. We need to create relationships with non-believers. We need to follow God's teachings in our worldly livings. We must not live of the world, but live of God and walk in the world with God. We should allow Him to use our hands and use our feet to make His kingdom come and to grow His kingdom. In my opinion, creating relationships with non-believers is one of the best first steps to spreading the gospel. Because once they already know you as a person, and they know your attributes, they know your actions, they know your feelings, and they know your actions, and they know that you're true in what you believe, then it will be a lot easier to share the gospel with them in a scenario. Sometimes you may have the opportunity when someone asks you why you act differently than others, but growing relationship with non-believers and actually living for God in the world and having people see those differences in your life compared to other people's lives is very powerful in itself. So remember that God lives among you. So don't turn away, but follow Him into the world.